right, I believe we're live. I'm gonna just get straight into it because it's gonna take a minute to kick in. So let me make sure y'all can hear the music first, because that's always what happens when I go live. The music is always never loud enough. Let's see. I got my phone next to me, and I got my AirPod. It's actually too loud. It's actually too loud, and I don't even think I like this song. Oh my gosh, it's actually so explicit too. Let me just... Whoa. Let's just change the song. Okay. Hey, that's a little bit better. I'm shocked, y'all. Let's just... I'm panicking because I can't... Like, I would just normally have my headphones on, but today I can't. And I'm going to explain why very soon. Let me just make sure. A little bit louder. A little bit louder. Because I want to try to hear something. Yeah, no. A little bit louder. Hi. Thank you for joining. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, I'm gonna get into it. I'm hoping this can like stay on YouTube. Because I'm on no copyright. So, I got my syrup here. This is from Hemp Co. Let me cover that. And this is the main event. We're gonna go ahead and get it because it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna set a timer, let y'all know how it's going. We're just gonna hang out on live. But this is from Hemp. I'm listening to myself. Okay, I think we got the point. So we gonna get into this. It's on our website. It's very much available. I want to get some more, and I've been meaning to film a video for this because it's so good, and it's new. It's new. Like I've never seen this on the website ever before in life, and they recently added it. I think it was like last month, maybe the month before. So I know, because I've been using it, that it is going to take a minute to set in, minute for it to kick in. So that's why we're here. Favorite type of music? That's a good question that I actually think about all the time because I listen to a lot of different kinds. It also came with this little measuring cup. Shout out to Hemp Co. My favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and measure this while I think about the answer to that question. I listen to not all kinds, but I listen to a lot of different kinds. And my current favorites they've been Southern rap. So specifically, I found that I really am drawn to like Georgia, Texas, and that's that's it. Although there was one rapper I liked from Florida. I liked like one of his songs. Yeah, I don't forgot how much I don't want to take too much, but I don't want to take too little either. Okay, this is how much I'm at right now. But yeah, Southern rap. Southern hip hop is on my I think I have Spotify right now. Well, I know I have Spotify. I'm trying to see if I need to get rid of it. Spotify, it told me Southern hip hop, Southern rap is like the thing that I like a lot. Next to that, let me take this real quick, and I'm gonna think what my next favorite. That's delicious. That's actually very tasty. Usually I go up in there, go a little crazy, but I don't want to do all that. So I'm going to just let it drip. I like metal. That might be my second favorite, but there's like a few other genres. Like I've been into bounce recently, which is so fun. And honestly, it tracks. Because I remember my mom and my dad telling me there was this song that would play on Sesame Street or something. And every time I think it was called the Boom Boom Dance. I don't know. But I know I would have a good time. I would have a good time. And so it tracks that now that I'm older, I like, that kind of music, but for adults. Same subject. Although, bounce is very like, yes, it's like shake that thing, but it's also very, there's like different themes they cover generally. Okay, Christian rap, that's cool. I'd love to hear it one. I don't know if are you like, where can I find your music? Because I'm always looking for new music. And I'm open to most genres, at least listening to one or two songs. There's some genres I don't know. But other like most genres, I'll give it at least one listen. All right, let me go ahead and start a timer. Yeah, I'll start. Is it a timer? No, yeah, it's not an alarm. An alarm is. No, it's not a timer. It's a stopwatch. Okay, I started my stopwatch just so we can see how long it takes for this to kick in. I'm so glad, y'all, that I thought to go live today because I really was thinking to myself, there's no way. Like, I really want to film this video, but I don't have time to edit it. I've been busy. But it's going fast. So, I'm glad we could do this today. I ain't got nothing to do right now. I am going to finish up some Christmas gifts that I made. And y'all, let me give y'all a little bitty update. Oh, I'm so excited. I got my ears pierced. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I got my ears pierced today. It was very spontaneous. Well, it wasn't very spontaneous, but it was like I was thinking like, why not today? Why not today? I've been talking about getting my ears pierced for a minute. Because I've had my second hole before, but it was not healing well at all because I went cheap style and they used a little gun. And I knew when they was doing it that it wasn't going to heal right because it never does with the little gun. And of course, it did not. So I had to take it out. And now there's definitely like next to my actual first lobe, you can kind of see it. There's like a little hole in the middle between, oops, I touched it, between the new piercing and my actual first piercing. So that's where my original second piercing was. But I feel like I look like my baby self because there's a picture of me that my parents have where I get like, I don't know if it was the day I got my ears pierced or just after, and I got my little holy gracious, I have this holy water by during my process. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take a listen. Let me see. What wait, oh, you're YouTube. This is YouTube. So that is actually gonna make that much easier for me. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in the live right now, but I will go ahead and subscribe and save it to my watch later. Because I like to really get, when I listen to music, especially new music, I like to like lock in headphone style. No problem. I have my phone. That's what I'm looking at down here, by the way. My phone. I'm trying to click on your channel, but it's not letting me. So I'm going to just search. But I'm hoping that this time it's going to heal well. I really hope so. That's all I can do is hope. Why isn't it letting me, sir? Oh, okay. I was trying to just click on your picture, but it wasn't letting me. So I'm just trying to search, but I keep spelling it wrong. Yeah, I'm really happy though. The price was a little steep. But I'm not mad at how it turned out. I'm not mad about like how it came out. I like that it's closer to my actual like ear part, and then like this still feels like the main event, but the thing y'all don't care. I'm still gonna say it, but I know no one is like, oh, wondering why. No, like when I turn my head like this, I feel like there's a lot of space between my lobe and my like the top of my ear, and it was just skin, and I was like, so, and I like a little sparkle, a little razzle dazzle, as I'd say. And the piercer did a really good job. He was really cool. I love going to piercing shops. I love going to piercing parlors, all of them places. Let me try my computer. Maybe it'll let me. Yeah, I love all them kind of places, like locations where they do piercings and stuff, because a lot of the people there look real like hard. They look real hard. But okay, I was able to go to your channel. Subscribe. Yeah, the guy who pierced me, he looked really like hard. Like he had a full like both sleeves. What names are you? Oh yeah, I was able to go in on my computer instead of on my phone and click on your Kristen. Hey girl. I was able to go on my computer and click on your actual account, like your profile in the chat, and it took me to your channel. But I think I was just spelling it wrong over and over. Yes, hey girl. I got my ears pierced, so I was like, let me just go in here real quick, and I just drank this syrup. It's watermelon margarita flavor. I didn't mention that. Let me cover this up. Watermelon margarita flavor, and I have a stopwatch going, and in about an hour we're just gonna see. Thank you. I feel like it balances, like there was a lot of space right there, and I wanted to fill it up. And today's my first time like having this round, like I brushed my hair out, and I was like, oh, this is how they did it back in the day. And actually, y'all, it's really difficult to make it round. Like, actually, not to make it round, but to keep it round. And to make it round, y'all, it's actually difficult. Because I was like, let me just go ahead and see if I even like that style on myself. Because it's classic. A nice round fro. And I do like it. I guess not. I mean, I do. I love locks. What is this playing? I can't hear it. I'm just gonna assume. Okay. I'm gonna just let it play. It's Christmas theme. Yeah, I still like locks, and I still want locks. Like, the plan was to lock up my hair again, but I had mini braids, like, I guess maybe 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks ago? A week or two ago? And I did not feel very confident wearing it, like out in the world. And I was wearing a hat, like, to work, mainly because it was cold, but I basically I didn't feel confident without my, and I know that's just the process when you have locks, like that's just the beginning stages. But so for this live, I'm just gonna, I got some hats I'm gonna show y'all that I'm working on. I want to finish them up. I want to look at some opals. I usually don't have a plan when I start a live, but the overall plan is to see how the effects from this syrup that I got from Jam and Hemp. Watermelon Margarita. So that's pretty much nothing in particular besides those things, but the plan is to go fro style for now, and maybe not fully just fully fluffed fro, but variations of fro. So this, I've been doing like braid outs and stuff, twist outs. My hair has grown a lot, y'all. If y'all saw my hair a few months ago, y'all would understand what I'm talking about. And then the beginning of the year I had locks, which is crazy. Like, my hair has been going through so much this year, and I've settled, at least for now, in this moment, on a little fro. I kind of love it. I'm doing it tomorrow, which is why I brushed it out, because once you brush it out, I mean, actually brushing it out is not that bad. It's just, is it round? No, it's not. But right now I'm actually working on some, oh, thanks. I am in my, well, actually, I was gonna say I'm in my soft girl era, but I think I might actually be in a different era. I don't have a word for it yet, what era I might be in, but I mean, the plan is to be perceived as soft girl. I think I've moved past wanting to look kind of like, a little bit grungy, still alternative, but not quite as like grunge style. But I am probably gonna wear my platforms on New Year's, so that's happening. But I've been leaning into my feminine, as they would say, and it's been pretty nice. I got this bright sweater on, jacket. I think this is a jacket. I think jackets have zippers, because I don't think sweaters have zippers. Jacket, yeah, bright pink jacket, and my nails. Y'all, I'm a nail polish enthusiast, and one day I might just do a nail polish collection video. It'll probably be on my other channel, specifically for my nails that I don't really post on for real, but who knows, maybe it'll be on this channel. Probably not, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just let my hair grow out, and my fro can get really big. You can ask my friend Christian. She knows. It can get pretty big. And I think I've actually shown a picture in a previous video. I talked about my hair, and y'all can probably see the growth from back then, whenever that was. But I think I'm gonna just go ahead and show y'all my hats. I really want to look at some opals, but like, we gotta be careful with that, y'all, because I might buy some. Grinding rap all day. When I think grinding, I think about like when you're playing a game and you have to like really like grind and get it done and just put in the work, like lock in. That's what I think. So, and you're saying you've been like doing that all day. Dang, it's 5 where I'm at. The day is turning into night real soon. So that's a long time. Okay, hats. I don't want to move too fast because we have a lot of time. Not a whole lot of time. It doesn't take too long for it to kick in, but it takes at least like beyond 45 minutes. So the live is going to be around however that long, plus after. Okay, so it's not that late. Well, it's the afternoon. It's the afternoon. And then I know some people like to wake up real early. I know when I wake up early, 2 p.m. feels like, dang, we still doing this. There's still so much day left. That's how I feel when I wake up early. And that's how I feel by the afternoon. So I made a hat for my grandma. I made a hat for my niece. And I made a hat for my friend Gloria. Have you smoked and watched the Minecraft? I have. I actually think the first time I think the first time I watched it, that was my situation. That was what was going on. I was laid up in my bed. I think it was on Max, HBO Max. Laid up in my bed, and I don't know if I just took a dab or what, but I watched that movie. And I actually loved it. Is my nose ring? I actually loved it. In that moment, there were some moments I was just like, okay, this is obviously for children. Y'all know a little too much. I don't know who chose that direction. But there's definitely some points where I'm like, I was actually like laughing out loud. Genuinely. I actually laughed out loud, and I'm not ashamed. I know Minecraft is marketed towards children, but I grew up playing Minecraft, and I play Minecraft now. So, yeah. That sounds like grinding. I want to play Minecraft on the live one day. Have I before? I think I may have played on my Twitch when I was trying to do Twitch, but I don't know if I've ever played on the YouTube channel. Okay. So, let me introduce y'all to the hats. Let me take this out because it's distracting me. Should I turn the music up, y'all? Actually, no, I won't. Unless you want me to. I don't know if y'all need me to, though. It sounds like it's at a good level. So, this is the first. Actually, this one's not done. So, I'm not even going to show y'all that one until I'm actually going to start on this one after I finish introducing these. So, this is the first one I'm going to introduce. So, these are meant to be worn. Let me just show y'all. If you have locks and you already, or if you've seen people with locks before, then you'll probably know what I'm, like with the vision. But it's supposed that they're like slouchy and it's real cute. It's real cute. I haven't steamed these yet either. That's why they're so stiff. But I have been crocheting feverishly because 2 of these were like requests. Like, you don't make me this. No, but 2 of them were like, can you make me a hat, please? For Christmas? And I was like, cool. And birthday. That the one from my friend Gloria is a birthday gift. I'm trying to show y'all an example of how the hat is going to work. I've made scarves. Well, I made a scarf, an orange scarf. I've made do-rags, a couple of do-rags. I've made this. I don't really carry it because I didn't line it, so there's no structure. But it's waffle stitch, which I love a waffle stitch. I was just like, oh, I can make anything. And I was like, let me make a purse. But I wear the same purse every day, literally. I want to change it to pink, but the green is just, I love it. So I made this. Blah, 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 blah. This is the scarf I'm working on. This is the scarf I'm working on. I do too. I started another hat. Did not make it that far. And my computer's been making really annoying sounds lately. And it makes me want to hurt somebody. Let me see if I can fix this. Sorry. Rage. I'm feeling rage. Let me pull up an opal real quick. I'm gonna mute myself. And we're gonna figure this out. I should still be able to see the comments, but now I'm irked. I've been irked, guys. I've been irked by my computer making sounds. We just gonna pull it up. Can I go into my Blitz Blueberry account? Because I want y'all, and I have not been on here in a long time. My opal, I call him my opal plug for real, but I don't go on there because every time I go on their page or I watch their lives, I spend money. So let's see how we can do this so I can investigate my computer and understand why she's doing this to me. Why she hates me. So that's the music we're listening to. Okay. Oh, I have to be on the page. Oh, okay. Y'all, it's been a minute since I've done a live. Bear with me. There we go. Oh. It's like out of... There we go. Okay. I'm gonna turn... Well, no, I'm not gonna turn my camera off. Y'all just gonna... This is gonna be on the screen for y'all to look. But let me find a real good video for y'all to look at on loop. Oh my god. I'm already getting excited. Let's just start with this one. And then eventually we're going to get back into the hats. But I'm just going to see about my computer real quick. I'm going to mute myself. Turn the music up a little bit. And I'm just so frustrated. But also, look at that. Look at that. Okay, y'all, don't say nothing. Yes, I am wearing a shirt under this jacket, okay? It's cold in here. I just, y'all wasn't supposed to see that. But I had a feeling y'all might, okay? Okay. That's beautiful. Let's go to the next one. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I can't hear it, but I'm sure it's a little too loud. So these are polished jewelry grade opals. Polished and jewelry grade. I don't think y'all understand how much I love opals. Actually, and the thing is, I actually filmed the video showing y'all my entire opal collection. And I never uploaded it. We're going to get back to the opals, but I got to show you these hats real quick before I forget. Because I do want to start working on them at some point. On my stopwatch. Wait. Oh, okay. We're at 22 minutes. 23. So now we're just When I start to feel things, then I'm gonna let y'all know. Actually, also, let me take a moment to share, let the people on Instagram know we're live. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, that's cool. I really don't post for real. I post my story, and I think I'm funny. Like, I think some of the stuff I post is funny. And cars, I occasionally post like car stuff on my story when I'm feeling it. I might post a little picture or so here and there on my story, but actual content, Instagram content, you won't really see a whole lot of that. Ah, hello. Sorry. It's just nice to see familiar faces. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I am about to introduce these hats that I made for my some people in my grandma, my friend Gloria, and my mans. And then, okay, the plans are forming. We gonna look at some more opals. I was mid-thought, and before, like a few sentences ago, don't remember what I was saying. So, we won't be going back. Maybe it'll come back. Oh, nope. Just like that. It came and then it went. It was letting the people on Instagram know that we're live. So let me do that real quick. Let me pull up another opal. So y'all ain't sitting here looking at me, looking down at my phone, sharing the link. Y'all, this opal right here. Y'all see my finger? This opal I'm about to show y'all is what they call pinfire. Pinfire. This kind of opal has these like tiny, just, you can see it. You can see it. And y'all, we haven't even gotten into like, the specimen opal. It's like my mouth is watering. It's like my mouth is watering because I'm so excited. I'm gonna share the link for this live because we're gonna be here for a minute. I hope everybody's comfortable. I hope everyone's warm. Today wasn't too bad, but you know, it's still winter, so wherever you at, I hope everybody's comfortable and warm. Oh, I'm finna share the link just in case people want to join and they don't know how. Copy. I want to see the next one though. And you know, that one's not bad. So these are all like, and that's another thing. If you are someone who's interested in buying opals, this is where I get my opals from. These are the people. If you want to buy some opals for whatever reason, just to have them, they have sometimes they have jewelry. But if you see something on this page, there's a chance it's available. And their prices are generally reasonable. But I'm not sponsoring these. They not sponsoring me. I wish they would sponsor me, but they're rocks. So I don't know how they would sponsor me, but I love them. And I've shopped with them many times. Many. So let me go to another opal. We're gonna be done with that slide. I'm not really going crazy over that. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's a specimen opal. Okay, we gotta focus, y'all. We gotta focus. I gotta share this link so we can move past it. Also, if you see in my screen, we're losing light, so I'm getting like the lines on my screen. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. I don't think I can change the settings on my camera. Let me take a little selfie for Instagram. Y'all say cheap. I don't know how to put my... Yes, I need to focus. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Is that one of your wraps? Let me go back to the... Dang, my glasses look dirty. My glasses look dirty. My glasses look dirty in this this post that I just... This picture that I just took for Instagram. Okay, let me go ahead and add the link. Focus. F-O-C. Thank you, friend. Yeah, I'm focus. Link. Sharing the link. Okay, paste and live. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just put that on my Instagram. My glasses look dirty, y'all. I'm still gonna post it. Still gonna post it. Come say hi. And I'm gonna make it orange. And then I'm gonna put a song on it. Okay. Perfect. Alright, I think I did that right. That's me anytime I'm live and I do something on live, during live. I'm like, I think I did that right. So, now we wait. Alright, back to it. So the hats. I'm breaking out. I might turn my actual bedroom light. This is not my bedroom. This is just another room in my house. But I might turn this light on. And like I said earlier, y'all wasn't supposed to see the bottom half of this outfit. So when I get up, yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants. This is a crop jacket, by the way. The shirt under it is not cropped. Okay? So it's actually really cute by itself, but I'm layering. I'm layering because it's cold. So, ouch. I just touched my new piercing. No, please. Maybe if I just got up really quickly. Oh yeah, see, okay. Now my lights are on. So maybe I won't turn my big light on because you can see I do have Christmas lights up. I am festive. I might actually even put a fireplace on the TV. I think I'm gonna put a fireplace on the TV. Yeah. That's what I wanna do. I don't have a remote though. I've moved around so many times, like because of like college and things. Remotes have gotten lost. And so I have the app. Does anyone else have the app? No, don't screenshot it. See, now I'm finding reasons not to get up. I'm gonna use this darkness as ambiance. Yeah, how about that? Alright, I'm actually gonna just look and just kind of control. Oh, it's blue! Oh, it's for Percy Jackson. I've not seen that show. I've seen the... Is that a flattering angle? Probably not. I've not seen the show. I don't know if anyone recommends it either. I watched the movie. I did like the movie, but I know a lot of people who read the book did not like the movie. So I don't know how they feel about the show. Okay. We're figuring this out. It feels rude. It feels rude. It feels rude. I feel like I'm turning my back on a conversation. So I'm gonna sit back. They were very popular. My dad read them, and I know my brothers read them. I did not read them. I started. Oh, I'm so sorry. I whoever came up with the TV into fireplace concept, brilliant. Oh, let's go with this one. I wonder if it's gonna... Does it look like a fireplace? Because it's blurred. No. Oh, that's gotta look like a fireplace. Yeah. I want to hear it. Nice. Okay. Back to it. Let's check on our stopwatch. And let me make sure I put the right link. Okay. I put the right link. Maybe I do know what I'm doing. Good job, self. Alright, our stopwatch, we're at 35 minutes. So, if you are just joining, or if you've been here this whole time, thank you. If you've been here this whole time, or, you joined in and you haven't, just thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We are waiting for this syrup to kick in. It's from Hemp Co. I got the watermelon margarita flavor. I tagged them in my story on Instagram if you are wanting to check them out. They did not sponsor this, by the way. I purchased that and I've been using it, as you can tell. So, right. It's funny because I don't know if the chat has popped up on the... There it is. I think I am too. But I don't know. I don't want to self-diagnose. So my estimates. So this is my first bottle of it. This is my first bottle of this syrup in the watermelon margarita flavor, covering up the sticker they have on here, stickers, to let you know what's in it. But in the past, it's taken around like close to an hour. I don't think it took longer than an hour. And I took the dose that I have sort of gone up to. So I'm also going to turn the light on. And you know what? I'm proud. I'm going to put the opal back on. Oh, look, y'all can see my stream. There it is. And I am going to... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't tell you what it does to my brain when I see opals. I actually can't explain it. I'm going to turn the light on. Close my blinds, and yeah, like I said, I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm at home, okay? Tell me you might not be wearing sweatpants, but I'm at home, okay? Like I said, sweater's cropped. The shirt under it is longer. Okay? What you gonna do about it? Go ahead, screenshot it, Christian. screenshot it. See now, is it too bright? Is it too bright? Is it too bright now? I can't see my dang chat. Don't screenshot it. Let me pull it up on my phone. I still gotta introduce these hats. I gotta show y'all the hats. Gotta show y'all the She screenshotted it. She screenshotted. And you know what I told you that I encourage you to. So, thanks. Thank you. Now we'll have that forever and always. And yeah, it's too short. Why is it this short? Why is everything cropped? That's the real question. Why is everything cropped? I went to Walmart today. Everything was cropped. I'm not saying I can't pull it off. But it's winter. If I like something and it's cropped, then what purpose does it serve? Truly, my belly button is cold. Okay. We're gonna finish this slide up. I think the lines are more visible now on my screen. I think the lines are more visible now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about the light situation, I mean. Let's switch back. Do you remember the first time you smoked? I do. I do remember the first time I smoked. I'll get into that. Do you get offended easily? I'm just curious because intelligent people are like rock. I don't get offended easily, but I can pick up like when someone is trying to offend me or trying to say something to like disturb the peace or to sound some way or another. Like I can pick up on that, so it doesn't. I try not to let things that could potentially offend me bother me because I think about why are they saying that, for what, and is what they're saying true? If not, why am I? You know. On a real note, I don't know why everything's cropped. I'm about to hit 30 and I feel like I'm dressing like I'm 18. I'm feeling that a little bit that way too. I feel like everything's cropped. Everything's cropped, and what are we supposed to do about it as young women? Like, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to have our stomachs out? Like, cool, but also, maybe I don't want my stomach out. She's cute, but I like warmth. First time I smoked. Do you want to hear the story? I'll tell the story. I will tell the story. I just want to make sure, because some people may have already heard it before, but I love telling stories of my past. Most stories, not all stories, but most of them I have no issue sharing. Story time. Okay, gotta get the people what they want. Sorry, there's this guy on my Instagram, he's like, princess, and it's just so funny to me. Before I tell the story, I'm gonna introduce my hats because I don't want the to kick in while I'm like, and I haven't done that part yet. We're at 42 minutes, by the way, so we're getting close. I'm thinking between 45 and an hour. But here's the first hat, real quick. Like my camera is not really true to color. Like it's kind of washing out. This is definitely more of a warmer brown. Let me see. Yeah, see. I don't know if that helped at all. Probably not. Ooh, too bright. I just need a better lighting situation. Sorry, everybody watching this. The light shifted quickly. Yeah, so this is the first hat. And I was supposed to find a picture to show y'all how it's supposed to sit, but it's kind of supposed to sit like that, like on your head. Like your head's right here, like your face, and then the way it kind of curves, your hair goes in there. And then it has a drawstring, and I went with this like brown color scheme. They're made for locks, so that's why they are so big. And then the one that I have to finish, I'm actually gonna show you that one first, is one from my grandma. And it's I didn't want to go too crazy with the design, because the first one I made for her is like rainbow, like bright rainbow. So I want to make her something a little more subtle. So it's just a blue one, and her face goes right here, and then the string is, oh, it's so pretty. It's like a pastel rainbow situation, and I'm in the process of like weaving that in. And then the last one is my favorite, one of my favorites that I've made ever, and I've made a lot. This is the one I made for my friend Gloria. Oh, I want to keep it for myself so bad, and the camera's not doing it justice, y'all. This is more of like a rich, strong color. Strong. Oh, thank you, Avery. Strong. This is a strong color right here. It's looking kind of faded on the camera because my lighting is it's bad, but it's all of these colors are super, like, you can kind of see in this outer color how like pigmented the colors are, and then I did a dark blue. And do I have a southern accent, y'all, or am I just tripping? Like, sometimes I hear it, sometimes I don't, and I don't know why, like, what, I don't know what that's about. Am I tripping, or is it, I did a purple, so I got the same yarn that I used back here, and I use it in the front, and as you can probably not see for real, actually, is it changes color a little bit. Like, these are the same yarn. So I always had one. You telling me I've always sounded like this? Y'all, I don't understand. For the way I thought it would just come out occasionally. Like, it would just come out sometimes. I'm actually in denial. So I see what you're saying, but I'm choosing to question it. I'm choosing to wonder if it's true, because I'm kind of shocked. But yes, this is the one I made for my friend Gloria, and it's pretty stiff because of this yarn that I use, but once I relax them fibers, so that time I did hear it. When I relax the fibers, it's really gonna have a nice droop, and she has locks too. She has locks too. And it's gonna look so cute. Oh my gosh. It's gonna look so cute. I wish I could put it on right now. But I can't. It's not made for locks. Although, I thought it would have, friend. I thought it would have. That's not bad. I think I could make something for locks. I mean, for froze. But this is for her. And I love it. I made this in like 24 hours, which is not a lot of time. Like 24 hours, I went to work, went to sleep, all that stuff. Like, not 24 hours total. Total maybe like 5 hours. So I was quick with it. Anywho, those are the hats I'm gonna finish up today. I don't know if I'm going to steam them today because it's getting kind of late, but I'm definitely going to weave in the ends. I want to do that during this live. I also, yeah, I thought that my time overseas would have done something, but yeah, the story of my first time smoking. I remember like it was yesterday. It was actually maybe like a week or two after I started college, which is crazy to me, thinking about how young I was. I'm about to expose myself a little bit. I'm gonna just say I wasn't on a mission, but I was like, ooh, I want a boyfriend. Priorities were not straight. Okay. Priorities were not straight freshman year. But I have I have some regrets, but I don't have a whole lot of regrets, and I'm gonna stand on that. But yes, I had started talking to this guy. Ironically, his name was actually KJ, which is my husband's nickname. They look completely different though. Not completely different. They were both black. But yeah, actually let me think this out before I say it, because TMI. No, that is TMI. I'm not gonna say that. TMI, y'all. I'm ovulating. Okay. Now there it is. It's TMI. It's human. It's human nature. It shouldn't be TMI. I mean, someone you probably is probably doing the same thing. I can't. It's just happening. Anyway, I have to be careful how I describe this man, because he's my ex. I didn't like him, but my brain is focusing more on what he looked like versus the story. So let me reel it in, okay? So anywho, I would have paid money to have met you freshman year. Girl, you can ask our mutual friend that did know me freshman year. He knew what was going on. Yeah, we can talk though. We can talk about that. I was talking to this guy. His name was KJ. And this, like I said, this was the first couple weeks of school. And I will answer your question after I finish the story, if I remember. I should remember to answer that though. I was telling him like, yeah, I'd never ever done it before. I never smoked before. Nothing of the sort. And I was just curious. I was curious. I had never met anyone who had done that before. I'd never been around it. And I was just curious. Which, I'm a curious person. I always have been. So, and I was enchanted. Y'all. He got me. Just cause they fine. It don't mean nothing, y'all. At the end of the day, it don't mean nothing. But I trusted this man. Anyway, we're not getting into that. Anyway, y'all done brought up something, and I feel like I want to talk about it, but we're not gonna get into it. Also, I think the syrup is starting to creep in. We're at 51 minutes. It's creeping in. I still feel, fine. I feel more sober than not. So I'm gonna keep y'all in the loop. I was enchanted by this man, and he was like, "We finna smoke," and I was like, "Okay, I've never done that before. And so I went to his room, and he lived in, what was it, Langdale? So I'm not gonna disclose my college. If you've been following the channel, you already should know what college I went to. But that was the name of the dorm, and they had the beds. Yeah, it's kicking in, guys. They had the lofted. They had the beds lofted, and I was like, whoa. Because I had never been in a room in that dorm, because I had just got to college for the first time. And so I was just like kind of nervous, a little bit shy. I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I was curious. I didn't know what was going on. So I was just there, and I was just thinking to myself, like, okay, I don't know these people. I don't know this man. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just here to hang out. I'm just here to party hardy, to see what it's all about. And so there's like, I'm gonna say 2 other guys there. Never ever seen them in my whole life. Never met them, none of these people before. I only know my boyfriend for maybe a few days. Like, I just be thinking like, damn, what was I doing? But anyway, we were in the room. They were rolling the blunsky oneski, and it was more than one. It was actually, I think it was at least 2. And I was just, it just felt like a very out of place experience because I didn't know these people. I had just got back from being overseas for 2 years. I'd only been in the States for maybe like a month. I don't know. It was not long at all. And now I'm in this room, this college dorm with these 3 guys that I don't. Anyway, we leave the room. We go down the hall. We go outside. It's nighttime. I don't know if it was like a Friday or something, but it was like a lot of people walking around. And we literally go behind someone's house. We were on somebody's doorstep, y'all. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. But telling the story is blowing my mind. Because it sounds insane to me. I'm going to also pull up some opals while I tell this story. Y'all can see my stream health. Just in case, someone needs some visual stimulation. I remember being on somebody's doorstep, for real, truly, and we were smoking. Like, they had smoked. I was just sitting next to my boyfriend at the time, and I was just like, whoa, like, this is the hardest shit. This is the hardest, like, craziest thing I've ever done. And so eventually they pass it to me. And I'm just like, whoa, what are we doing here? What am I supposed to be doing here? And they showed me how to do it. And I was already anxious. I'm an anxious person, just naturally, since I was born. But I was very anxious because we was on somebody's doorstep. Y'all. And so I was wondering to myself, like, wait a minute. Are we going to get caught? Police? Other people? Like, what if the people in the house behind us, it could have been an apartment, in the building behind us, what if they come out and they are like, who are you people? Who are you people? I'm calling the cops. You're going to die. Like, what? I was a little bit worried about that. Not as much as I probably should have been, but more kind of just, oh yeah, I'm just here. Like, that was my energy in that moment that I was trying to keep. So when they passed it to me and I didn't know what to do, they just said, inhale, you gonna cough. Anytime anyone says that to me, I'm like, you wish I would cough. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean I'm gonna cough? Because you said I'm gonna cough, now I'm not gonna cough. And so I'm certain I coughed. I don't remember exactly if I coughed, but I know, how could you not? How could one not? I coughed, and then I passed it, and I was just like, this is fine. Everything's fine. I don't feel anything. And that's what I said. I said, I don't think. Yeah, that moment would have, like, destroyed me if anyone had showed up, even if it was like the neighbor, like, oh yeah, let me get in on that. Like, no, in that moment, at that time, in my headspace, I would have ran. Which is just so funny to me. But yeah, we were sitting out there for a minute. hot minute. And that's why I was like, for a moment, I was just like, this is not working. It felt like we had been there for 30 minutes, even though we probably were only there for like 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And my anxiety was making it feel like, damn, we really not supposed to be here for real. So every minute felt so much longer. So I take my head, I pass it. I'm just sitting there looking at the stars, looking at the guy I was talking to, just like, what are we, kind of just there. And everybody is just chilling. Everybody's relaxed. Nobody's saying anything. And I'm sitting here like, ain't no way. Ain't no way this is what people are doing. I was 18. Yeah, I was 18 when I smoked for the first time in college. And so eventually, after some time, I was just like, I'm not feeling anything. That's what I said. I said, I'm not feeling anything. Or, oh, it didn't work. I don't feel anything. In that moment, one of the guys that was there, one of the guys I was smoking with, he was like, oh, you're feeling it. And it's like, in that moment, something shifted in my, like, reality, where as soon as he said that, I turned, and it was like that slow motion effect. Like, I turned, but it was like the image was, and I was like, what? Like, it felt like he had activated the experience. And I don't know, maybe it was the way I had said it, like, because in my head, it had sounded like I had just said, oh, it's not working. Like, I don't feel anything. That's what I thought I had sounded like. But I'm thinking when I said it, y'all, I probably sounded a little more like, I don't think it's working, man. That's probably what I sounded like. Like, thinking about that now, I have a voice. I definitely think it all. The second time, however, I was sitting on the sidewalk trying to focus on my name and how I got... Dang, that's deep. That's real deep. I think I would panic if I was thinking about... Oh, no, y'all, I just opened Minecraft. Let me close that. Yeah, I think I would panic if I sat and did that. But I remember looking at the sky, and the moon had that, like, same sort of, like, after image effect. And I was just like, okay. This is what, like, reality had changed for me in that moment, because I had never been in like, I had never had that experience. I had never been under the influence. And so I remember that moment, like, very, very acutely. And like I said, as soon as he said that and I looked around and I saw that after image, I think I said, like, whoa. Whoa. And they all laughed. Or I remember them laughing. I don't even know. I can't be consumed for you, so not think about it. I've never done that. I was curious about it, and I'm still a little bit curious. Like, I think I would try it once, but I don't know if it's something I would. Oh my gosh, they had a sale on Choc Opal. Yeah, I have never tried. Oh, we're gonna go back to that one. That's good. What was your favorite? Mine had to be when we were sharing those cheese sticks from Poppin'. Yeah, that was a good time. I think my favorite... Ooh, y'all can see my stream health again, because I can't see the chat. I think my favorite... Oh, there's Drake. I think my favorite... That's a good question, because I've had so many. I've had a few just peak experiences. Congratulations. Quitting cigarettes is, I've heard it's very difficult. There was one time me and Glebe got in the pool and we just hung out in the pool for a long time with a pipe and on the side of the pool, and I don't know if we got food or anything, but I just remember being really, really relaxed. Also at my parents' house there was a strain. It was called Skywalker. Was it Skywalker OG? It was Skywalker something. And that, I remember when I first tried that strain, that probably was one of my favorites. Because that one had a lot of, it was piney. That's when I realized I like piney terps. It's very piney, and I savored that. I savored that till the last nugget. I like that one a lot because it had a lot. I think looking back now, it had a lot of myrcene. Trying to pull, but I'm scared. No, that's why you got to do it with somebody else. Somebody else who can like be there with you, keep you, your head above water if you, for some reason, end up face down or something. Someone you can talk to, someone you can, just another person, and it's really fun with another person. But I just want to chime in. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm not cutting the live. I'm just showing my appreciation. Thank you all. I love doing lives. I just don't do them as often as I'd like to. And this felt like the perfect opportunity because I wanted y'all to know about this syrup, but I also knew that at the rate I was using it, it wasn't gonna last much longer. So, and I think they're actually doing a little thing right now on the website where you can get a bundle with the syrup, a cart, and like a edible for like $50. And I want to get it so bad. She's a little broke. This was a costly. This actually cost a whole lot, but we won't get into that. But yeah, my first time, and then after we smoked and we sat there for a little bit longer, we had to walk across the street. Y'all, we had to walk across the street. Yeah, I'm glad you had help. Because I know that's probably one of the hardest things I've heard it to stop doing. Yeah, we had to cross the street, and there was actually a police officer like crossing with us. And I was nervous, y'all. I was so nervous. I was like, he's gonna know. So I was actually like kind of panicking, but my boyfriend at the time, he was just like squeezing my hand, like, because we were walking, and he was holding my hand. So I was just like, okay, be cool. Like, he was basically telling me, like, relax. We're good. Just relax. And I can do that. If it means things won't go awry. So, I would say shout out to him, but no, not shout out to him. That was my first experience, and I really enjoyed it. Probably my favorite first time ever. What is your favorite food? Those cheese sticks and the onion rings are top tier in my... Oh, I love cheese sticks. I've been craving some ooey gooey mozzarella cheese sticks, but also like the ones that are like meat fried in the little tube, but I'm also craving like the cheese sticks. I love ramen. I think ramen is my favorite. Also, y'all let me know if the music is too loud or anything. No problem. Thank y'all for sharing. If y'all did share my live or anything like that, I appreciate it. I love ramen. Noodles, udon specifically, I've come to really enjoy. I love an udon noodle. They're so thick, and I like their shape. I love a udon noodle. There's a place local. I think I told you about. I don't know if I did. Probably. I think there's a spot in y'all's neck of the woods. But I love their udon. Their udon. I've been trying to get more protein because I'm trying to get into working out, and that's been interesting. I just have so much energy now, like a lot of energy, and exercising just makes sense. And I want to tone up, so I've been doing that, and I've been looking for more protein items. So meat is how I've been getting all that. First time a bowl would get me, but now DHL. Yeah, yeah. I'm at that point too, where flour is not necessarily my first choice, and I think that I don't know if that's like just like a natural progression of things, or if that's just something that happens to like some people. You know what I mean? But I definitely, a good concentrate, I would choose over flour most times. Unless it's that Skywalker. I think it's Skywalker OG. The other day I learned that myrcene is what makes, like the terp that makes you have that body melting sensation. And that's the one I feel like I've been searching for. That's the one I feel like I had a really unfortunate experience one time. And even though it got uncomfortable, and it was just like it was a bad night. Not the whole night, just that moment. I enjoyed the leading up to it before things got really bad. So, and I think that flour had myrcene in it, but it wasn't mine. It was with a friend, and I should have asked him. What it was, because it really did kind of mess me up. But I think if I had taken the right dose, it wouldn't have been so bad. It wouldn't have been as bad as it got. So that's why I've been preferring more ingestibles. Yeah, I've been preferring more ingestibles, and then with it being winter or coming up on winter, I don't know if winter has officially happened, but it feels like it has, even though it was like 60 something, 70 something degrees earlier today. But y'all, slowing down. Yeah, I like that rock feeling. And the thing is, I'll get that feeling to a degree in my head, but it won't be in my body. My body will still feel like, and I want my body to feel, like rock styles, so I can sit down somewhere. But it's hard to find that for I guess my genetic makeup. I don't know. It's different for everybody. Oh. Yeah, I'm slowing down. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was going to say. I do know I want to look at some more opals. Are we down for that? Are we wanting to do that? Or is it just me? Or I also do need to work on these hats. So let me show you what needs to be done to the hats, because they look complete. Well, but two of them look complete. Let me say that. This is the inside. I have to like weave in this string right here, and I have to weave in these strings right here. So that's what I need to do on this one, and then steam it. And then I also need to weave in, I guess I should get started. I need to weave in this one too, unless I already said this one, but this is the final. And then for this one, it's pretty much the same situation. I need to, this one's really big, but that's okay because his hair is thick. This one, same thing. I need to weave in the ends and steam it. And then for my grandma, I need to finish putting, so I might go ahead and do this first while we're talking. And then I need to weave in the end for the beginning, which is in the middle, and then the end, which is, of course, down here somewhere. So that's the plan, y'all. That's the plan. I'm down to tell more stories. I hope I answered the favorite food question. I was asked, when do I normally like wake up? It varies. That's the best answer, because it depends on whatever I got going on that day and whatever. I've been like tracking my hormones, so that also actually seems to be quite relevant. It actually seems to be quite relevant to how I function. Surprisingly, my hormones actually matter. So it depends on that too. But dang, y'all, look at this picture. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. I ain't even really checking for Kendrick like that for real. But when I seen this picture, so that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. You all, I think everyone matters. Hopefully I can get this dang string up in here. I should have put this in here earlier. But all right, and I just skip. This is like a behind the scenes. That's what it feels like. You just skip one and then just go through the other. I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing. That's just what honestly, I don't feel like doing that. I'm going to, but I don't want to. I want to look at some more opals. And I want to tell more stories, but I don't know what y'all want to have. And I really, truly, I just wanted y'all to see my ear piercing. But I also, the syrup, that was a big deal for me. And I am feeling those effects. They are quite, my mouth is getting kind of dry. They are definitely heavier. I don't know if they've kicked in fully, because I've noticed with the drinks, they kind of like the onset is a little slower than, of course, if you smoked or something. But I think that's what Eddie's too. It's kind of like a slower ascent. I hope y'all are drinking y'all's water. Thanks for the... I love you too, friend. Bye. Hope you have a good night. I'm finna be here for probably a little bit longer. But it is getting late. It's getting late. Yeah, I'll probably stay on a little bit longer, because I think it's just now setting in. But we did it. We were here the whole time. And I do think it is really bright in here. And that's kind of throwing me off. But at the same time, I want y'all to be able to see me. So. I wish I could hear the music though. That's really what I want. I really want to listen to the music. Y'all. Oh my goodness. I know we passed this slide already. But surely you can look at that and see why one might become obsessed with them. It just came like that. It just came like that. It just looks like that. No one made it look like that. It was not manufactured by human hands. It was just made like that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that amazing? Y'all, this year has been kind of crazy. I guess this is a good time to go ahead and recap 2025 for real, because it's been I wouldn't say it's a hot mess, but it ain't been all sunshine and rainbows and butterflies. I'm gonna just be honest. I think for a lot of people it was not. So hopefully that doesn't surprise anybody. We got some more pin fire. Y'all, my computer is making that sound again. I hope you cannot hear it. I hope you can't hear it. Truly. I've been good. Hi, welcome to the live. I've been chilling. Pride self-discovery as an artist with much more. I guess I can show the chart. I don't know how to. Let me see if I can put the chat on the screen with the opals. Oh, my computer is tweaking. I'm gonna just hope y'all can't hear it. Yeah, I've been good. It finally has gotten good. Like, summer was rough. The beginning of the year was not necessarily rough. It was actually pretty good. But after like February, really after like March, things kind of went like, but not like dramatically, just in a way that was unexpected. So yeah, I think everyone should participate. Everyone, just to fill anyone in who did just show up or who is not wanting to go all the way from the beginning of the live. I took some of this syrup from Hemp Co, and I got the watermelon margarita flavor. I just want to try it out because it's new. It's new on their website, and I love their products. So I was like, let me just see what they're talking about. And I started at the beginning of the live. I took it. It has been since the beginning of the live. Well, since I started the stopwatch, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. It definitely has set in. I don't know if it's fully set in, but I'm feeling it. I'm absolutely feeling it. I'm feeling it more in my head. But my body's feeling pretty relaxed too. Like, my eyelids are definitely kind of putting a little more effort in. And I'm just feeling overall, like, I feel like my demeanor may have changed a little bit since the beginning of the video. It's not because I'm tired. It's just because I'm in it. I'm in it. What are we rolling up? What strains? If y'all are participating, if y'all are hanging out, chilling, watching it back, whatever you got going on, what are we getting into specifically? And if you see me looking down, my phone's down here. The plan is to eventually, at some point, finish these hats. Oh my gosh. I got some, I'm looking at some opals right now. Okay, that's what's on the screen. If you have never watched any of my lives before, we always end up here. Not like always every single time, but probably. I love opals. And as you can see, that right there, see, this is exactly why I don't do this, y'all, because I just had that thought to myself, is this still available? And that's why this is a problem. That's why this is a problem for me. This is why I don't go on this page. This is why I don't follow them. Even though I love them so much, I don't follow them. Because I know I have a problem. I know when I see pretty rock, I want pretty rock. I can't just buy pretty rock all the time, right? Right? Come on, guys. I did notice though that they are doing only 5 posts instead of 10. Like if you happen to just be on their page, if you go to their previous posts, like older posts, they usually do 10 slides. So I wonder why they changed that. I used to care about having a girlfriend and friends. I have these now. I don't worry anymore. I love that. I mean, I think as long as everybody has what they need and they get what they need in life, I mean, what else do you really need for real? Let me see if I can add the chat to the screen while we look at opals, because I want y'all to GG4 mix with Royal Haze. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time. Yep. Where can I add? Where can I? Let me figure this out. Let me figure this out, y'all. Yeah, she. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't figure it out. I tried. I tried. Not that hard, but I think I need to do that outside of the stream because it's more complicated than just throwing it in there. So I guess I gotta crack open the old stream manual. Y'all. Y'all. That one right there? That one right there? Sorry, I don't want to scream into the mic. I'm sorry, y'all. Please. I'm sorry. I apologize. I gotta relax. I gotta relax. I did not know they were doing sales. Because I don't follow them. Because I know myself. I know how I am. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? I got my ears pierced. I'm gonna keep announcing it during the stream. I got my ears pierced. I picked out my hair today. Well, brushed it and it's fluffy. And I got my ears pierced. And I'm trying to, like, I think I do like it. It's just I have to get used to it. Because I'm used to my ears being just my stretched ears. So I was like, I want some sparkle. But this opal right here, I wonder what the next one looks like. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I want a nail polish like that. I want a nail polish like that. I'd wear that. Okay, okay. All of these have a like a weird base. Not weird, but like most opals don't have this like murky dishwater base. That one right there. That one right there. See, when I start looking at the prices, that's how I know I need to maybe not spend too much more time on here, y'all, because I'm looking at prices. My eyes slid over there real easy, like, and that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Tell me that don't look juicy and delicious. and squishy and colorful. Would y'all want to actually see an opal collection video for real? Would y'all actually want to see an opal collection for real though? Just let me know. And these are only $50, brother. No. No. I will not be buying any. These are so beautiful though. I love opals. They just get it together. They just are. They just are. You know what I mean? Like, they're not trying. They're not trying to look like that. They just look like that. That's why I love them so much. They just showed up and was beautiful like that. Pin fire. I'm looking at the price. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at the price. Somebody already got it. That's brilliant. Okay. I do want to focus. I do want to lock in. I'm going to keep the chat on. I'm going to be looking at the chat. I am going to try and complete this. We can still look at opals if you want. I'm not opposed to looking at opals in this live. I just know I default to that all the time. And I don't want to do that this time. Unless I do, I don't want to spend money this time. That's what I don't want to do. I don't want to spend money this time. Because I already spent money today. I already spent money today. I don't want to spend no more. I don't want to spend no more. But we can look at opals if y'all want to. We can look at opals if you want to. So for the opals, it depends on what kind of opal they are. Like whatever kind of opal that it is. If the opal is a jewelry grade, which is like this one, where it's polished and it's jewelry grade, that is going to be probably the most expensive that you'll be paying. So this tiny opal, not tiny, but it's not very big. This opal is $630. I don't really be fooling with the polished jewelry grade. I have one polished jewelry grade. And these are the ones that run you pricey, just because of the size. And then if they have a really nice pattern or something, those can run a lot. But if you, like, when it comes to the more, I collect the specimen pieces. So that's the ones that are in the water. These are the ones in the water. These are, they usually sell them piece by piece, but they have these opals called chalk opal, and they sell them in these jars. They also sell them individual, but you can buy the jars. Like this one is $50. And the jar is a pretty good size, it looks like. And it's still available. No. We don't need it. It's still available. But yeah, you can find some. That pin fire is going crazy right there. That pin fire was going stupid. They are such good gifts. If someone got me an opal for a gift, I probably would never forget them. And I forget a lot of things. I forget a lot of people. I forget a lot of things. I don't think I'd ever forget them. Never. I'd probably take a picture with them giving me the opals so I can look back and be like, I remember that. That was a perfect gift. And then you have like the specimen pieces like these that are like, they're one piece. You're only needing one piece, but you can put these in individual jars or put them in your own jars. And they actually ship a jar with every order. They ship a jar. So if you order an opal and you're like, damn, I don't know where I'm gonna put it at. I mean, darn, I don't know where I'm gonna put it at. Just order it. They're gonna send you a jar. That's why I like them so much. But it looks like they haven't been that popping lately. Y'all, wait a minute. Are they going out of business? No. I hope not. Usually the comments are like flooded, but I think it's because people, money is funny right now and change is strange. I know I haven't been on there. Wow. That is beautiful. I would find a way to put that on a wall so I can look at it all the time. Yeah, a backlit wall. But I love them. I have a pretty good collection of the water opals. I call them water opals because they're a really good price, and they also go live. Yeah, them lives, y'all. When I tell you, when I would actually watch the lives, I would become a different person, if I'm being honest. I would become a different person. Like, I would become like, you would think something was wrong with me. Yeah, I like tanzanite. Yeah. I love just like crystals and jewels and I like to think I'm, not a greedy person and I don't like material things that much. But when I see something shiny and you make it transparent too, it ain't even got to be fully transparent. It can be a little milky. But if it's faceted and the light is hitting it just right, I something primal in me just like activates, and I start drooling. And that's how I know it's not just jewels, because there are glass artists on they're on Instagram, but I'm sure you can find them off of Instagram, and they do some crazy glass art, brother. I'm gonna find one, and I'll probably end the live maybe at like 7. It wasn't the longest live, but I think this was a lot of fun, and I think the music volume is good. I think that this is like the first time I got the volume got the volume good. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm looking at the opals, but I'm gonna actually look for one of those glass artist pages and see if I can put y'all on. Because if you like crystals, jewels, gems, all that stuff, you might like glass. I don't know if I can show his stuff on here. This particular glass artist, actually, so I love his art. I have a few of his pieces. Yeah, I don't know if I can show it. I'm gonna show it. It's art. YouTube, it's art. And I think y'all, my particular audience, might have a specific interest if you're not already following Harold Ludman. His glass art is really beautiful. That's beautiful. Y'all can't tell me. I love glass. I love transparent things, and I love colorful things. And if you can find a way to put those two together, that's why I love opal so much. But glass, you can do the same thing with you can like, my brain is tripping out right now. That right there, I could stare at that all day. I'm not even playing, for real. I'm really not. Like, what are they doing right here? What are they doing? They've combined opals and glass. Do y'all see the connection? When I became a part of the, the community, the 420 community, we're going to call it that, I did not know that there was a specific sector of the community that is interested in the things I'm interested in. Glass and opals. But they're out there. They are out there. And Harold is one of them. Harold is one of them. Harold gets it. Shout out Harold. Shout out Harold. Look at that blue. His pieces be so pretty. You don't even want to smoke out of them, y'all. I gotta show y'all the pieces that I have from him. And like I mentioned before, in fact, I'm gonna turn my camera off because I'm not Winnie the Poohing it. I have clothes on. It's just that this is cropped. This jacket is cropped, and I have a longer shirt on under it, and it looks silly. It looks silly. So I'm gonna turn my camera off. But I'm gonna grab my pieces that are from this artist so you can see it in the flesh. Well, in the glass. You can see it in the glass. Yo. Let me see. Where is my camera at? Camera. Oops. Okay. And then I'm gonna go grab my glass. My glass. Okay. Cause y'all, I'm embarrassed. I didn't think I was gonna have to get up. I'm just being honest. I didn't think I was gonna have to get up. And I am unplugging the lights because they're getting a little warm. I played myself, y'all. Damn. Okay, y'all, I played myself. I definitely packed them things away. They're in my I have a little storage bin, and they're in the storage bin, so maybe next time, guys. I'm sorry. I definitely packed it away. But I do want to show y'all another glass artist, if I can find him. It's not the same as what Harold got going on over here. Although this is just so cool. Like, that is just so cool. That's insane. I gotta show y'all my pieces, y'all. I gotta find them. I know where they're at. They're under things, and I don't want to deal with that. But that's Harold Ludman glass. Harold Ludman, if you're interested. I'm gonna find the other glass artist, and I'm gonna pull that up. Oh yeah, y'all can have that. I had a coworker go up to one of them states up there, and they was talking about how it was negative. What do you mean negative? Negative? What do you mean negative temperature? Temperature already is like a concept. How do we have negative temperature? Sorry, that just blows my mind. That just blows my mind. So I believe it's cold. I believe it's cold. I believe you. I don't doubt anything that you just said, because he was talking negative numbers, and I'm like, how are we doing negative numbers? How are we doing negative numbers in temperature? That don't even make sense to say out loud. In my eyes. That don't even make sense to say out loud in my eyes. But he survived. People survive. People live in those temperatures. And that just kind of shocks me. If I'm honest, it shocks me. I am honest. It shocks me. Honestly, it shocks me. So, dang, where is that? They do like cubes. Yeah, you better than me. I could not. I mean, I could. I will try. If I was subjected to cold temperatures, then I would try real hard. I would try to survive. But I would hope that I'm not there for very long. It's not like I'll melt in the ice. You know what I mean? Like people, they think like when they come to a hotter place, they think they act like they finna melt because they're so hot. I don't think I'll freeze, but I could, right? I could. If it's negative temperatures, I could freeze. You can't melt for real, but you can freeze. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's scary. That's actually scary to me. I like when it snows, but I don't like when it snows. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Let me save that. Yeah, I like when it snows, but I don't like when it, like, I like the concept of it snowing, and I like the aesthetic of snow. I don't like the reality of snow. I don't like the reality of it. I don't like it. Just happened to be when it snowed last year. I did not have to go out into it, but I know if I had to go out into it, I would be mad. I would be so mad. I'd be like, "What do you mean leave the house? What do you mean leave the house? The roads are compromised. They're compromised." So yeah, y'all can have that. I would be mad if I had to leave the house and it's snowing outside. But I know people have to. I know people have to live, survive, function in cold weather. Exactly. People come to the hot states and it's I imagine it's quite shocking. Let me look it up on Google because Instagram is acting like they don't know who I'm talking about. Okay, wait a minute. This looks like this could be our guy. I think this is our guy. I don't know if this is exactly our guy, but he's in the realm of the kind of art I'm talking about. No, I can't do them cold temperatures. Can't do it. Won't do it. Would do it if I needed to. Would not choose to do it. Does that make sense? I choose it. Well, but see, that's the thing though. Would I choose 100 degrees over, would I choose 100 degrees over 50? But see, that's what I just proved my point. You see what I mean? I said 50 like it was cold. I said 50 like it's a cold temperature. We got people existing in negative temperatures, and I'm sitting here, 50? That's the problem here. That's what I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that it's cold. It's cold. It's not cold right now, but that's a cold temperature. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This is not the exact artist that I was talking about, but it's this style of like art where they have glass that's like faceted and they show different like they cut it in different ways and crack it in different ways. Not crack it. I don't know how they're doing that. I think they're fusing the glass together into a shape, but it looks like it's inside. Like it looks like it's inside of the glass orb, if that makes sense. I love that kind of art. I don't know what it's called because it was actually really hard to find that. I really don't even. Okay, I'm gonna finish my hat later, probably tomorrow. I'm just not focused right now. This syrup, Let me see if I can put it on the screen one more time. Good. Okay, yeah, see, that is probably the formula, the secret sauce. That's probably the secret sauce. I need to try that. If I'm ever in a cold state, in a cold situation, I think that's all I'll need. And maybe I'll just try it. Maybe it'll help me adjust and adapt. I hope I can get some more of this syrup. This is probably my last time showing it before I end the live. I'm gonna still do maybe like 10 more minutes. Jam and Hemp. I don't know if y'all gonna see this. y'all don't know how to see it. I really like what y'all got going on here. I know y'all got different flavors too. Check this out if you're interested. They got it on their website. It's not sponsored. I just I bought this and I was like, syrup, what? Never tried syrup before, and I'm glad I did, because you can mix this in a drink if you want to. I just drink it straight. They actually give you, or they include it in my order, this little cup. And you can just take it straight. It tastes good. It's sweet. It's fruity. I got the watermelon margarita. You know that song, One Margarita, Two Margarita? But yeah, that's some good stuff. It definitely has set in. I'm feeling so relaxed. I need to go make something to eat for real. But with the way I'm feeling, I don't know. I'm feeling, I really want to relax for real. I want to sit back. I want to watch something really good. And I want to either start on a new hat or keep crocheting a scarf I'm working on. But that's not the glass artist that I was telling y'all about. I'm still going to look for it, because I want to at least find that before I get off. But I'm feeling pretty toasty. Euphoric. Feeling happy. Feeling good. It's the end. It's almost Christmas. I didn't like the way I said that. I like the way I said Christmas. I didn't like the way I said it before that. It's almost that time, though. It's almost that time. This year, is it just me, or did this year feel like it just was like, it was kind of fast, but like it was fast, but it was also like a lot happening at the same time? Am I the only one who felt like that was this year, or is it just me? Okay, I will. I'll probably be going live again. I don't know when. Actually, I need to maybe make a schedule, because I really enjoy doing my lives, and I like talking with you all. Oh, I'm hearing noises. Yeah. So I'll probably do another live, but I don't know when. But I think I'm gonna get back into doing it. Because I really enjoy it. Let me see if I can find this glass artist. Glass artist cube. Okay, Google is being helpful, actually. Oh, I see. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. Okay. I think I found who we're looking for. Who we're searching for. It's the same guy, though, I think. I think it's the same person. And that's embarrassing. And I have to just kind of live with that now. Oh, yeah. So this is, I guess, everything I was trying to say was that if you like opals, and if you like glass, and glass has its own have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate your being here. Hope you have a good night. I'm about to get off soon. This is a way. This is another art form you might be interested in if you like opals, because it's similar. It's very similar in that it catches light in different angles, different colors, and I love it. I'm gonna stare at this picture probably after I end the live and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I'm also gonna try and finish these hats. Let me see if I can. Let's go back to opal. And I'm gonna look at one more slide because now I have to pee. Now it's bathroom time. I'm gonna go ahead and find one more post, and I won't get back on Opal Trove. That's my promise. That's my promise to myself. I won't get back. This is the post I just chose. Y'all see that? Let me adjust, cause y'all, I'm mesmerized. It kind of makes me want to cry a little bit. I'm not going to cry, but it makes me want to cry a little bit, just a tiny bit. All that pen fire. All that pen fire. I love it. I love it. Oh, this one's a little dirty looking, which I'm not mad at because I know it's actually inside of the rock, and that's interesting. I love an interesting piece. Yeah, y'all, I'm feeling pretty groovy. I don't know the word. If you know, you know. I'll say that. If you know, you know. No, that's not how it goes. I don't even know what song I was singing, for real. I'm just saying, I think I just made that up. No, that's a real song. Do I know what song it was? No. We'll never find out. I really like that one. I really like that one. Okay. 5 more minutes. I think I'll do 5 more minutes. This was really fun. I am going to keep this on my channel, so if you are like rewatching, obviously if you're rewatching it, then you know, but it's going to be available for other people to watch if they want to. Just something quick, well, not quick, but something for this weekend. If you celebrate the holidays coming up, happy holidays. I hope everyone has a peaceful and warm conclusion to this year, this very hectic year. I hope next year is very prosperous for people next year. Like, I just hope next year is better overall, like collectively. I hope the year is better for everybody, not just a few somebodies, but everybody, or everybody that maybe this year things were not so good. I just hope everyone has a good year. Genuinely. I hope people have the year they deserve. Yeah, I hope everyone have the year they deserve, but I'd like to think a lot of people deserve a good year. So I hope to finish these gifts for my family very soon. Maybe make some more gifts. We'll see. The time is ticking. There's 5 more days till people will be expecting gifts. So with all that said, if you're watching still, if you've been here since the beginning, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope I made your day any brighter, even if it's just a little tiny bit. And if I was background noise, that's cool too. I hope I I hope I served my purpose. I really do. I really enjoyed doing this. I need to do them more often, honestly. Got my little fro. And I got my ears pierced today. I feel like a little baby with my little fro and my little ear piercings. If my plugs were not here, I just have my little tiny ears. But I have my plugs, so anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to close up the video. Close up the live. This was really fun. I'm about to go find something to eat for dinner. If you are watching this in the future, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you are participating along, what you're getting into. If you celebrate the holidays, let me know what you're hoping for. Whether you do or don't celebrate the holidays, let me know what you're hoping for 2026. Obviously, you don't have to. But it's, just if you want something to put in the comments, that's something you can put in. I'm enjoying watching this opal over and over and over and over. And I'm gonna try and log off of Opal Trove after I end this. So with all that being said, I think that I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. This might be the last time y'all see my face on this channel before 2025 ends. Yeah, we'll see. I want to get maybe one more video out, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So if I don't see y'all again, Happy New Year and happy whatever you celebrate around this time, and let's hope for 2026 to be a banger. Please. Thank you so much for watching, and this was so fun. This is so fun. I will see you all in my next live, and also in my next video, whichever comes first. Yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. Bye.